For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Kelly Schultz. Joining me from the BSU women's hockey team is senior captain Alex Ehlert. And first of all, Alex, I caught you right off the ice. You're getting ready for your first road trip and, of course, practicing over outside of the Sanford Center. Kind of hard to make that transition between here and then going to the city rink, isn't it?
Yep, a little bit. It's nice to be on the ice, though, especially with all the girls. And the coaches, too, of course.
Of course, you guys only get, 4 practices or 4 days of practice before you head on the road?
Yep, we started Friday, and then we leave on Thursday.
Crazy how fast the summer flew. How fast did it fly for you? It seems like yesterday we just wrapped up the last season.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, this summer went the fastest by all of the summers combined, that's for sure.
Well, this being your senior year, how fast did the last 3 years go by for you?
Yeah, looking back, I honestly can't believe it. I remember moving into Tamarack, and being so excited as a little freshman and little twerps or whatever. But I'm excited for a senior year. I'm really confident in this team.
You and your fellow senior Ellie Duhlman are this year's captains. What kind of honor is that for you to have been chosen by your peers and your coaches? It's
a huge honor. I was surprised. I was like, especially when they sent out a text and they told us who the captains were. I was honored. I went and congratulated Allie right away, and she was crying. Typical Allie. But we're really excited to lead the team, so leave a little legacy of us.
Well, the pinnacle of every athlete's college career is to make it to the big dance. Well, this year Bemidji State is hosting the WCHA Final Face-Off. Is that something your team is put on the big whiteboard in the locker room as this is the goal for the season?
Yeah, we actually have been talking about it. We were just saying that we have to be first seed because if we're not, we have to give up our locker room. And I believe this is the first time Bemidji's ever had this, so what an honor.
It'll be a huge honor, and of course I know the buzz around town is that a tournament gets to come to Bemidji here, especially on the women's side. Any pressure do you feel as far as with this year being an Olympic year, obviously some of the teams will be missing some key players, the bigger schools like Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota. Does that kind of take some pressure off of you, at least in the middle of the season?
A little bit, but, we're pretty hard on ourselves because we want to do well, and especially being a senior, we want to go out with a bang. But all in all, we're really excited for this year. We're working hard. All of us worked really hard during the summer, so hopefully it pays off.
Well, you're headed to St. Louis, of course. I get to go too. What do you know about Linden? What I know since the last time we played them, a lot has changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot has changed. I believe we beat them 11-1, maybe. Mm-hmm. But that was 2 years ago. And I heard that they're a whole different team now. Last year, I believe that they lost to Mercyhurst by 1 goal. So we have our work cut out for us, but we'll take Beaver hockey down there for sure.
Going back to your off season, knowing that this was your senior year, what did you do to prepare? How did you work out in the off season?
I worked out really hard, 5 days a week, shooting pucks, skated. We did a hockey camp down in St. Louis for the U15, so it was nice to be on the ice. I was in here every other day, pounding the weights and running, sweating.
Of course. Got a handful of freshmen coming in this season. What are your first thoughts on them?
A wonderful class. They are amazing people, wonderful, really great people, really great players, smart players too. So we have high hopes for the freshmen.
Anything in particular that your team's working on going into this weekend series against Lindenwood?
We are working on our defensive zone. We've done a lot of D-zone. Tomorrow we'll be working on our PK and our power play, so we'll see, I guess.
Good luck, Alex. We'll see you on the road.
Thank you, Kelly.